Alrighty, hello everybody. So today I'm going to show you a lane phase analysis with Quinn against Malphite, and to those who have played Malphite before with Quinn knows that that's potentially one of her biggest counter picks. And as you can see right now, I'm on a 9-game winning streak with Quinn currently, and I've been like completely carrying my games with Quinn top. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the same. So I picked this game in particular because Malphite is arguably one of like the biggest counters to her, and I'm going to show you how to like completely carry the game solely with macro play. Like in this game, I don't even go for 1v1s with Malphite, and as you can see, I completely carried the game like 14 and 1. So this game is Diamond 4. I'm Diamond 4 right now, but it's Diamond 3 MMR because my MMR is Diamond 3 right now. So it's particularly like higher elo, especially because I know like a lot of the Quinn players aren't Diamond. So hopefully you guys can be able to take up some tips here. So the very first thing what you want to do is plan your game in champion or loading screen. So I'm playing against Malphite, and that means my build's gonna my build's gonna be according to that. So I usually go Ignite on Quinn, but against Malphite I'm not gonna go for 1v1, so that's why I ran TP. And I want to look at their jungler, so I see Trundle's a jungle. So that means I'm a little bit safer early. So safe was like a Lee Sin or a Elise or something. That's where I have to be really careful early, like extra careful. But Trundle has a slower wave clear, so I can be a little bit more safe. So what we're going to do is try to go for an invade. I highly recommend going for invades like every game, especially when you have a support with CC like Morgana. Because especially in lower elo, honestly, like I swear like 8 or 9 times out of 10, we get first blood. Like it hardly ever goes wrong. Especially because like lower elo, they really never expect it. And even if they do, if you have CC like that and your whole team follows, then you should be fine. So that game we just went to go check to try our luck. And I'm going to go help Shaco leash. So really, if you don't leash, like really hardly you ever leash when you're top lane, which is kind of unfortunate because what I like to do is wait in this bush right here, and then when the wave starts pushing towards me, I want to stand in front of the wave and kind of like juggle it so that like hide in the bush. You guys probably see pro players do this all the time where they juggle the wave, go in the bush, and then this means that the wave is going to start pushing towards me because all these minions build up and they attack my one minion. They focus one as opposed to all of them, which means that my wave's going to die quicker. So as long as I'm just last hitting, that means the wave's going to push towards me. And a matchup against Malphite, that's what ideally what you want to do, because as you can see, he didn't run Sorcery Tree, he ran Grasp of the Undying, and that means that Malphite has like really no mana regen, and Malphite relies on his abilities in this lane, and I have Fleet Footwork and my mana costs are really low. So what this means is that I will out-sustain him in every single way. So if I can get the wave pushing towards me, then that means Malphite, I can deny him a lot of CS so long as I do just last hits, because he has to come up and go for those last hits, and I can just punish him since I'm ranged. So ideally that's what you want to do, but since I leashed Shaco, I couldn't do that this game. So I'm going to show you how to play the lane even without that sort of little advantage. So I want to just go for a last hits right now because, again, I don't want to push the wave too hard because I'm scared of Trundle. I want to like build the wave up a little bit and then reset it towards me. So I just want to prioritize last hitting and poking him. Ideally, I want to go for perfect CS, but this laning phase, I missed so many last hits, which is really bad on my part. But ideally, you just want to focus on last hits above denying him. So right now, I'm just standing right here, and I'm just going for the last hits. And when he goes for a minion, I'm going to go trade him. Because I win. Look right now, his mana's under half, and as you can see when I go for this trade right here, we're even health, basically. He's a little bit lower than me, and his mana is completely gone. And I have Fleet Footwork, so I'm going to completely out-sustain him in every single way. So this means that early on in the 1v1, Malphite can't do anything against me. So what I'm worried about is Trundle. I really don't want to push the wave too hard, because if Trundle ganks me and I die or I have to burn Flash, then that can completely screw this lane over for me. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. So I just want to put a ward around like 240. Prior to 8.10 patch, before the jungle changes, you'd probably ward around 210 because the junglers gank a lot earlier. But since it's harder for them to get level 3, typically they gank a little bit later. So like they gank a little bit later. So I'm not as worried right now. So right now I'm just slow pushing the wave and building it up. So even if Trundle does gank at this moment right here, there's a huge wave crashing at Malphite's tower. He's level 2 and he has like no mana, so he can't really follow up right now. So even if Trundle comes, he's probably going to be low from his jungle clear. And I have such a big wave that I can even like 1v1 Trundle if he comes. So this is like a perfect point for me. That's why you kind of want to build up the wave with just last hits, crash towards tower, and then it's going to reset back towards me. So this way that I can completely like take control of it and avoid my biggest risk, which is Trundle. So I'm just kind of like trading with him, poking me a little bit, going for last hits. Again, ideally you want to do completely like perfect CS, but I've been missing a lot, like right there. So right now I'm pushing the wave towards him. And then now since the wave's under his tower, I can just completely harass him. Like, I'm not worried about Trundle, because even if he does come, Malphite can't follow really, because he's missing all of the CS. So I'm just trying to like punish him. Every single CS he goes for, I'm going to punish him for it, because I have nothing else to do right now. And there you go, you can see that he's using his abilities on the minions. So that means I know for sure he's backing, because he cleared the wave like that and he pushed back a little bit. So I'm going to block it, I'm going to stop his back. And right now I know he's going to back again trying to TP. So what I want to do is shove the wave as quick as possible and get the wave crash into his tower before he can TP. So I kind of messed up here. I try to go for the perfect last hits, which you don't want to do in this situation. You want to push the wave as quick as possible before he TPs. So right here I pushed it kind of slow, and as you can see, he TPs on that minion right there, which is unfortunate for me, because then he can get a freeze right here. And matchups where you go Ignite on Quinn, which is most of the ones I go on, if he TP'd right there and I don't have TP, I'm screwed right now, because he can just freeze the wave and deny me like crazy. So luckily I went TP, so I can just back and TP back and then push the wave. But again, you would just want to be careful. So if I know he's backing like that, I want to try my best to crash the wave to tower before he can back. So right now I TP'd back, I have a gold lead, and I can do the same game I've been doing. So I'm just pushing the wave towards tower kind of slowly, and I'm being careful of Trundle. I have my ward, my bush warded, and I'm just trying to harass him again. Any trades I would win. So I'm just trying my best to, I'm just trying to play the early levels kind of like more safe. So right now I'm just going for trades with him because I win them and I out-sustain him like I've been saying. Getting the wave under tower, and now I can go for the harass again. So every single CS he goes for, I can trade with him with. And I see Trundle's mid right now, so I'm not worried at all. So now what I'm doing, I'm trying to shove the wave right now because I'm almost 6, and I know I'm not worried about Trundle because I see him mid lane right now. And Malphite can't do anything to 1v1 with me against me before level 6. So as you can see in this matchup, I'm not trying to kill Malphite at all. And that's what you're trying to do in this matchup. I know like there's no point. Because he's way too tanky. He's going to get even tankier when he builds his items. And especially post 6, he's such a big threat against me. So what I want to do, I want to get level 6, push the wave to tower, and then roam bot, as you can see in this game. So I know Malphite's backing right now because he had no mana and he was trying to clear the wave. So I see him backing, and now I'm shoving the wave, and I'm going to get level 6 off of this. So I'm shoving as quick as I can. I got all the minions, and now I'm backing. Now so I'm shoving. I went extra greedy here, which was fine because I knew he wasn't going to get to lane quick enough. So I push it completely. So he's got a cannon wave. It's going to take him a long time to clear that. So what I do, I'm level 6. I back, and I go bot. So the good thing about Quinn, when she's post 6, if you go out of vision, that poses a huge threat to their whole team. Like even if I don't do anything, when I am out of vision of them, he can only spam ping MIA. Like he has no TP. He's like I can scare his team just from being MIA because like they can't see me and I can roam really quick. So I go bot right here, and I save Morgana's life, and I pick up a 500 gold shutdown. So just like easy roam like that, I shove the wave. Malphite doesn't even get to my tower yet. I got a huge shutdown. I cleared this ward, which is kind of helpful. Then I come back to lane, even before the wave crashes before me, because Malphite has a slow push. So this is what you want to do. You want to clear the wave, push the wave all the way to his tower, and then right when you're 6, just go for roams. You want to go for macro plays. I don't want a 1v1 Malphite because he's going to beat me, or the jungle's going to come, and I'm going to lose the 2v1. So I just want to push the wave, back, and then roam again. That's all I want to do the whole lane. So right here, I shove the wave. Malphite, all he can do is just spam ping MIA because he has no TP. You can see him spam pinging MIA. So I'm just going to go bot again. The wave's pushing towards Malphite. He can't even get to my tower in time. I go bot right here. Shaco's doing Fiery Drake. I go help him by keeping Trundle out of the mix. I get another free kill on Trundle. And now I'm going to go help kill Swain. He flashes out. I have blue buff now. Free kill on Swain. So right now I am 3-0. I'm still beating Malphite in CS, and he hardly got the wave to tower, even though I was MIA for so long. So I helped Shaco secure Fire Drake, and now I go back top with blue buff, and Malphite just got the wave to my tower. Like, my tower, he didn't even get my tower because he had such a slow push. So in this matchup, what you want to do is you want to rush Static Shiv first. So usually you get BF Sword into Static Shiv, but this matchup, I literally just want the Shiv clear. I don't care about the damage. I just want to push waves as quick as possible. So that's why you want to go for the item completed. So there you go. You can just spam ping MIA. Malphite right there, he had to TP to tower because I had the wave crashing so hard, and he was going to miss a lot of CS. So he tried to TP to tower. Since his TP is gone, I have TP up right now, and I have the roaming potential. So I know he poses no threat at all, so I can just roam for free right now. Got a free kill on Swain for my free roam from pushing top wave, and now I'm going for tower. So I'm just going for objectives right now. So even though I was MIA for so long, I still helped my team get first tower before Malphite. So what you want to do, you want to roam smartly. You don't want to roam when you're going to miss a lot of CS or when the other laner is going to get top tower. I know Malphite is slow clear, so if I shove the wave towards his tower, that basically secures my roams because I can just do it really quick and then get to top lane before he can even get to my tower. So right now I'm still ahead in CS even though I've been roaming so much. And there you go. I'm going to shove the wave again. And then I'm going to roam. Help secure Rift Herald. Go back. Push the wave really quick. It's a cannon wave so Malphite really can't do much. And then I'm going to go back top again to shove the wave one more time. So right now Malphite has no TP. I shove the wave. And then I see that my bot lane needs help, so I TP back bot. And Trundle flashed. 1 kill. And then I go for these guys. I kind of misplayed this fight. I could have done it a little bit better, even though I still got the triple kill. I could have played it a little bit better if I attacked Karma and killed her before Twitch. But anyway, I got Trundle flash, got 3 kills. And as you can see, Twitch and Trundle are really fed, so my bot lane's losing right now, and my mid lane was behind before I started helping him. So they were about even CS, but Swain had like an advantage, but I kept roaming. I helped Cho'Gath get tower, which really helps him snowball. So right there, I'm helping my team as much as possible. And right now, see, this whole time the wave's pushing towards Malphite. He can't do anything because he has no TP and his wave clear is horrible. So we got Rift Herald. There you go. We got 2 towers from my roaming, and Malphite this whole time didn't get my tower, and I am still about even in CS, and I have 6 kills over him, and I've just been roaming. So I got a huge lead. I helped snowball my team with 2 towers. We got Fire Drake. We got Rift Herald, and he got literally nothing off of it. So I'm going to go help top while he's pushing tower. He's trying to kill Shaco. That's his first ult of the game. I helped save Shaco's life, and that's my 7th kill. So now Malphite's super tilted. His team is probably flaming him right now because he like, what's he gonna do? If you're Malphite in this situation, you have to either save TP and lose all this CS for if I go roam bot, or you TP to tower and then you're completely useless. Like your wave clear is so slow. You have really hard mana problems, and you can't really do anything at all. So I'm just trying to snowball my team because honestly, if you're playing solo queue, what you want to do, you want to snowball your team. Like if you can get your team ahead, you can have faith in them that they're going to do well. But if they're behind, it's going to be a really hard game. Like even if I play this, say if I play this lane and I'm fed against Malphite, like say if I killed him like 4 times in lane, I still have this bot lane will probably snowball like crazy. Trundle would camp bot, and my bot lane will be super behind, even more behind than they are right now. But since I went to go help them, I helped put my bot lane like ahead since I got all this global gold with the towers and the fire drake. So right now, since we have such a big lead, I can go kill Trundle. He can't even go to his jungle right now, and the game is basically over. So 14 minutes in the game, I'm 8-0. Same CS as Malphite. We have the first 3 towers. We have a fire drake. We have Rift Herald. We're clearing up his jungle. So that's really all I want to show you guys. So in this matchup again, Malphite is one of the biggest counters to Quinn, but if you play it like I did right here with just macro play, then you can carry all of your solo queue games, really. If you play it correctly, you can have a really big impact in carrying your team. So there's many games in my like current 9 game winning streak where my bot lane or my mid lane got completely dumpstered, but if I can go and roam correctly like I did right there and then help them, even if my bot lane's behind, if I can get my team global gold like I did right here, it basically secures the game for me. Like even if you're playing top lane and you just stay top, even if you're ahead, like you can't really rely on your laners to do well. You have to go and help them yourself. So that's a really big benefit of playing top Quinn because of her roaming potential, and she has a really easy way of carrying games. So hopefully you guys took something away from this, and I will be posting more lane analysis videos on this channel. So stay tuned and thank you for watching.